Hi guys, Harry here from the Art Gear Guy. Thanks very much for joining me today. As you can see, I've got a review here of the Lyra Rembrandt Aquarell Colored Pencils. Now, I've already done a review of the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor, which are an absolutely excellent pencil. I'll have some links down below. You can go across and take a look at that review if you want. Obviously, this is the watercolor version of those pencils, and one of the things with Lyra, I get asked quite often the type of pencils that I would recommend for somebody that's on a tight budget, but they still want to have like an artist quality pencil and be able to get a big set of them. And the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor are always in that group that I would recommend for somebody to go out and get that's on a tight budget. And I would say with regards to watercolor pencils, it's exactly the same type of thing here with this. Lyra are a fantastic brand of pencil. They always come in really good budget pricing, and the quality of their products that I've tested so far have always been really excellent quality. So anyway, let's get into the actual review here. We'll take a look at the pencils and we'll take a look at some of the characteristics of them. So with regards to the sets that are available, you can get a set of 12, 24, 36 and 72, and the pencils are also available open stock. So 72 is the biggest set. Now I say this often with regards to watercolor pencils. When you're going out and you're buying ordinary colored pencils, it's best to get the biggest set you can possibly afford, because colored pencils, it's much harder, much more difficult to blend and mix colors together. So you need as much color variation as you can get. But when it comes down to watercolor pencils, you can sacrifice a little bit more, I think, and go for a slightly smaller set. So like a 36 set is perfect whenever you've got watercolor pencils. I created a speed drawing, a little drawing, botanical drawing with these pencils, and I used only, I think, 6 pencils, 6 different colors, maybe 7 colors. Anyway, a small group of colors to show you what you can achieve with a small group of colors in a watercolor pencil. With regards to, we open up here, you can have a look. One of the really good things about these pencils are that the Lightfast information is readily available. Unfortunately, it's not on the barrel of the pencil. I'll come to the actual pencil in a second. But if you look here on the inside of the tin, they have like a legend here. It shows you what the star systems mean. So 1 star is the least light fast, 3 star is extremely light fast, and obviously 2 stars middle of the road. And each pencil is marked here 3 star, 2 star, or 1 star. Now I only have a 24 set, but one of the things I found incredible about this particular set of pencils is out of the 24 pencils, 23 of them are rated 3 star with regards to Lightfast, and only one of them is rated 2 star. So that's almost 100% Lightfast rating right throughout their 24 range in any case. I'm not going to go through price or anything. As always, I have that over in the Art Gear Guide. You can go across, take a look at the price, and there'll be links over there as well where you can purchase them. But so if we go in and we have a look at the actual pencil here itself, first of all, it's a hexagonal barrel. It's always seems to be the case with watercolor pencils. They tend to be a thicker core. This is a 4mm core and it's an 8mm barrel, so it's quite a chunky pencil. On one side of the pencil here, we have the company's name printed on, Lyra, and then Rembrandt Aquarell, just following that. And then further on a little bit, we have Germany, because it's a German company. And then right at the very end of the pencil, we have like an inch long flash of what the actual pigment color is. The actual barrels of the pencil is this beautiful wood, cedar wood, and you can see the grain here along the barrel, which I think gives it a classy look. On the other side here, then we have the actual color name. It's in 2 languages. I'm guessing one's German and the other is, in fact, it is German, and the other is English. And then further along from that a little bit, we have this number here, and that corresponds to the open stock nature of the pencils. So you can obviously, if you need to purchase them open stock, these numbers will come in handy. With regards to how the pencils lay down and what have you, with watercolor pencils, they always tend to be that little bit more crumbly than, say, like wax or oil-based pencils. So you do have to expect that a little bit. But that's not a major problem. It's not a major issue whenever you take into consideration that the pigment that's crumbling off on you there, you're going to activate that with water, and it's going to turn into paint. So I've got, just for saving time more than anything, I have the 24 pencils that I've got here, and this is them dry in their dry format. Let me just zoom in a little bit here for you so you can take a little look at how the pencil lays down dry. Now I've put on quite a heavy application there, and with these all the color names and stuff like that there, you can see there underneath them they have the Lightfast rating in terms of stars down below, and you can see there every single one of those with bar 1, sorry, is a 3-star Lightfast rating. I think it's only the Rose Carmine that is the 2-star. Other than that, everything else is 3-star. So let me just zoom out a little bit here. Now, one of the things I've always said about with regards to watercolor pencils and being able to determine what is a good watercolor pencil or what's a high grade watercolor pencil as opposed to a lower grade watercolor pencil is when you lay down the pigment dry, you get pencil strokes underneath it. But when you activate it, you shouldn't be able to see any of those strokes underneath it. The pigment should activate relatively well and turn into paint, which is what you want. So I'm just going to activate all these colors here, and you'll be able to see how well they perform. Now this is a dark sepia. This isn't. These colors aren't in order or anything like that because I was running out of space and I had to kind of like backtrack on myself. But as you can see there, I've got some sepia in that. But the color extends really well. And the coverage that you get with these is excellent. Going on to this lemon now. You know, I mean, I've got quite a bit of water on there, but it's still keeping its bright vibrancy. I'll probably speed this bit up a little bit so that you get to see the pigments being activated in water and not have to go sit and go through it all. Okay, so you can see there how bright and vibrant these colors really are. And like I said, obviously this is just a 24 set. Could you imagine what you would be able to achieve with a full 72 set of these colors, or even a 36 set? Um, the pigment is so strong and vibrant. It is really, really nice working with these pencils. I think maybe the moss green, actually, and I'm not too sure whether this is my pencil. It's maybe just something that was wrong with the batch. But even when I was putting the moss green down, when it was in its dry form, it was very scratchy. It wasn't soft and crumbly like the others. So I think that might have been just one of those things where perhaps maybe that particular batch just wasn't baked right, or whatever, the ingredient wasn't right in it or something. I'm not 100% sure, but certainly that wasn't the case for all of the colors, as you can see here. But you can clearly see there with the moss green. I'll let you zoom in. Um, you can see the pencil strokes underneath it, and like I said, that's because I gave a relatively heavy application of all these colors. But because the moss green had that issue, you can see the marks underneath it. But like I said, I'm willing to bet my hands that that was more to do with an individual one of those things, one of those type of things, problem with that particular pencil, as opposed to that's the case with every moss green in the set. So you can see there clearly how bright and vibrant these colors are. Really, really nice pencils to work with. And like I said, I have you can see an image now of the botanical drawing that I've done. It's just something very fast and simple, but it gives a demonstration. I'll have a link down below for the drawing. You can go across, take a look at it, and also I'll have a link for the still images, because I take still images of these drawings at various different stages. You can go across and take a look at those as well if you like. But again, like I said, I wish I was able to do this type of thing for every review that I do, but I have to make sure that the focus of this channel is reviewing products. And I know that ideally it's nice and more beneficial for the people viewing it to see some sort of artwork created with the pencils. But I'm knocking out reviews here relatively fast, which I wouldn't be able to do if I was to sit down and do artwork for every single one of them. But like I've said in previous videos, I will come back at a later stage, and some of the pencils that I haven't necessarily done any artwork with, I will do something with just those pencils, and then kind of put them up and link it back to the original review. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for all your support that you have given. Don't forget, if you want, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Any artwork that I do or anything that got there, I post it up on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I just post out different things, and people keep up to date and notified with different reviews that I'm putting out as well. It's a good way just to find out whether a review is going up. Obviously, you can subscribe to the channel if you're not already done so, and I think that you got to click on the bell or something like that there if you want to be notified when a new review goes up. So if you are interested in more reviews, then perhaps maybe that might be one of the better ways to go about it. And don't forget, if you go across to the Art Gear Guide, I will have a full written review of the Lyra Aquarell pencils over there as well, and I have a list of the pricing for different areas like in America, UK, and Europe. Thanks very much, guys. Look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye.